Welcome to a special show and special guest. We are honored to have Ace from Ramen Toys talking about a very special project tonight. And I'm so excited for this project, and I hope it really does really well. And with me tonight, along with Ace gracing our presence, is my good friend Hulk Smash Customs and
Hey everyone.
Matt from GeekFusionTV.
Well, Gerald, thanks for having me. It's a real pleasure. Thank you very much. Yeah. Hello to all the audience on your show.
Yes, sir. And then I'll put a little intro together for you, like the little hot rod thing. It's right up my alley. I'm a car guy too, so I love this. Really speaks to me. Especially, it's one of the things too. That made me not be interested in the Hazlight project at all because the car was too generic. It looked like a video game car or something that they try to get away from license rights. But this looks like a real muscle car.
Which is kind of strange because Hasbro obviously licensed their F-14 Sky Striker, proudly licensed by Northrop Grumman. So
and they went to Nike to make sure all the starting lineup, which line would look, but all of us pretty well knew was going to fail.
So it makes you like dumbfounded, right? It's like so perplexing, right? So
Dodge would have approved that in a heartbeat because their cars are called Demons, Hellcats, and so it's the Hell Charger. Yes, we will approve the Hell Charger.
So strange. Oh, mine's not a Charger, by the way.
Oh, it's not. Yes.
Oh no.
We're talking about HasLab.
Like, yeah, that's right. Yeah, okay.
We're talking about the Ramen Racer. It is gorgeous. It's in fact, I was talking beforehand. 1/12 scale cars. I have this movie, the animated series Batmobile from DC Direct, and. Didn't cost me $350 either. It's got lights.
That's nice.
The interior lights up.
Okay.
This is a gorgeous piece. And I think they did this. Nice. I can't remember what this was back in the day. What was it, $100?
How much was it retail?
I think it's around about $100.
Oh wow, really?
Back then when they released this thing.
Okay. Wow. That's good stuff.
This really shows them up.
Ooh.
That's the Batmobile. This is a Mattel Hot Wheels.
Okay, Mattel Hot
Wheels. And it's RC.
Ah. Oh, with the he can actually move his head and right? Is that right?
They had they did two versions of the Hot Wheels one. This is the base one.
Oh.
It's got a full interior. You can put a figure in here.
Okay.
But they did that really nice one with the animatronic Batman.
Yeah, that was
that was sick. I love that.
Oh my god.
And so I'm ready for a 1/12 scale vehicle.
Right.
So I got enough of them. Like, I really hope you do so well with this project where it might open you up to like doing a different style, a different one in the future too.
Yeah, definitely. Whatever that helps kicks us off, and then if we see the demand for it, definitely, we are fans. We want to make sure that we get to address the other subjects that is begging to be done. So
I know one right off the bat I think would be a success. Would be tricky to not say what it is. It's Michael and Kit.
Okay.
Kit from we got Kit. You can do Kit and
Night
Car,
Industries.
2000 or
2000.
It's called to 3000.
Well, that's an interesting one because we've seen that being done, and there's light up panels in the inside. The linear lighting and the voice, right? I am Night Industries 2000, or you can call me Kit, so yeah.
Oh, it's so iconic.
The competition is already there. The bar is already there, so
yeah. And you got two options with that one too. You can do Kit and Car, the evil version. Which I'm a big Optimus Prime fan. Car was originally voiced by Peter Cole.
Okay. What? But the Optimus Prime is a very because people want Transformers that transform.
Yeah.
So if it doesn't transform, then it's like
Which we don't have to worry about that with the Ramen Racer. It does transform, kind of.
The
actual kits and
yeah.
been making all these updates. I've been following the project, everything you put out. I've been putting out about everything you put out too on my social media accounts too. So.
Oh yeah, he's been promoting the heck out of it.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
I've said so many people like on Instagram, like, where can I order this at? It's like, well, Ramen Toys. They're gonna be launching it
today. In about 2 hours, we're gonna launch it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And you were able to share some pictures with us, and and these are incredible. Let me change my layout here.
Well, those are renders, by the way. So let's those are renders.
Share screen window. That is not what I wanted to share. Why are you not sharing the full screen?
Should be there. Just click on the.
StreamYard's being weird.
Sometimes it takes a while, so just click it and don't touch it. It will just appear. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So the whole specs is on there.
And we can do a little zoom in on the specs.
Yeah. On the specs, yeah. That is the ingredients, right? We need to tell people the ingredients.
We get the graphite black, the base model.
Yep.
Love the size on it. It's a good size car. It's
almost 20 inches actually. Just a little bit shy.
Opening hood and detailed engines. Opening trunk, detailed compartment.
Yep.
Speaking of the trunk, one thing I was thinking about where you're talking about, like, possibility of having a battery in the back.
Yeah.
Now, I know it's not the car, but an ideal for a battery cover from weapons chest.
Yeah, ammo crate, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That could be really cool.
Yep.
Opening doors with detailed interior, positioning seats, electroplated engine, wheels, toggles, gear shift, light up dashboard, headlights, tail lights, articulated front wheels. Do the front wheels turn?
Yeah, just a little bit. Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Are they connected to the steering wheel or just?
No, unfortunately not. That would have been too complicated. Yeah.
Yeah. Which is not necessary. It's like this is going to be a beautiful.
It's good to have, frankly speaking. But if we were to add that detail in, it's just gonna put more pressure on the project.
Yeah.
Whatever that we can do without at this point of time, it helps because we have had all these other ingredients, right? So yes, it will be good to have. But like I said,
still don't think it's necessary.
Yeah,
it's good to have. If we have it, it'll be awesome. But we felt that with all the stuff that we're putting in there, especially with the wheels rotation, that is independent, it just complicates matters with the wiring of the lights and everything. So it's just the space constraint. So yeah, I'm just trying to give you guys the limitations that we had from the engineers when they were telling us, if you want to move that, you can do it, but it's going to cost more. So
yeah, I think having the wheels be posable is great for photography.
Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah.
Well, I for one think it's perfect the way it is. And the fact that you're able to introduce it, and I don't want to, blow our load early, but I mean, we'll get into price and stuff in a little bit, but to be able to put it out at the price point you guys are, both for the early bird special and even after that, to give all of this in that is amazing. And I think it's got more than anything else that we could ask for from anybody else, that anybody else would do. There's no other companies doing this level of stuff in this level of price point for a market that has been waiting for a long time for good 1/12 scale large vehicles and accessories, and nobody else has dipped into that. And we were talking a little before the chat. 1/12 scale has been the go-to scale for collectors for over 20 years now. And nobody's really been trying to tap into that for, I'm sure, a variety of reasons that all to them make perfect business sense. But I think if you do something right and you give people the ability to weigh in, which obviously you guys have done because you're giving everybody what they wanted. You obviously listened to people when the shall not be named project was announced, and a lot of people got upset about many aspects of it. And obviously you guys listened to what people wanted and are putting something out there that they want, that we want, that I want. And I think there is a huge market out there for a company willing to do that. And I think this is a great starting point for you guys. I mean, again, I don't want to jump the gun. I hope this is just the beginning of many things you guys will be able to bring to market. Absolutely. Because there's a lot of people out there like us that want this type of stuff, that have been waiting for somebody to do this type of stuff and make it, and I know, look, we're collectors. We can be picky, and maybe we ask for too much for too little money. I'm sure we do. Yes. But, hey, we all want that. We all want the most amount of stuff for the least amount of money. Yeah. But, I look at what you're putting together here, and it's, for lack of a better term, it's perfect for the collecting community.
Thank you.
You've put out something perfect that I'm very excited about myself. I can't wait. Personally, I'm most excited about the General Lee. I know we're not supposed to call it that, but
you can call it whatever you want.
Yeah, but and a lot of people I think are really, really excited about this. And I think just everything you've been putting out there and the stuff that you're offering in this, it's amazing. So thank you for that. But I really do hope this will be the beginning of you guys having the opportunity to do a lot more, because I think there's a lot more that could be done that nobody else is giving the collectors. Nobody else is dipping into that end of the pool. And I think it's something that, again, for over 20 years, a lot of people have been waiting on.
Yeah, and we are especially proud to have come up with this in a matter of like 3-4 months.
Oh yeah, it was amazingly quick. Like,
I
remember when you first started posting about it, and then to think that was just a few months ago, and now here we are. It's about to go on pre-order tomorrow in a few hours.
Yeah. So, I mean, if we get a year and a half to work on it, it'll be even more. Believe you me. Yeah.
So.
Well, everybody in the chat, we'll do some Q&A after we talk about this project here a little bit. We can talk about other projects. And let's see. So
selling out. Well, there's no selling out because again, we are not going to be ahead of ourselves. We don't have the reach, and if we can get our numbers that we wanted, we'll just keep taking orders until the production is done. It will be basically a custom made to order quantity. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Is there gonna come a point where you're gonna stop taking orders so that you're like,
why not? Why would you stop taking orders?
Oh, right? I'm just checking because some places do that, and I'm sure that's something people are curious about,
Right.
So.
I have yet to understand how Hasbro sells out their own pre-orders.
Well, because they have a predetermined number of units that they have made. So just like our Silverhawks is sold out because we have already made those and it's done. So there is going to be a sellout, but now it's a pre-order. We can just take as many orders as we want, as demand is.
Back to the recipe list here.
Yes.
We got rubber tires, removable front grille, tail light sections, removable wheels, rims, realistic reflective sides with rear view mirrors.
Yep.
Accommodations for up to 4 6-inch figures.
Yep.
Flickering light mode with the engine sounds. That was for like the Inferno pack.
Yes.
Always on mode head with tail lights. That's so cool. I see so many people be able to leave this thing on like this, like a night light. I might have to one of these shelves over here. I might have to clear out one just for a car. Be on all the time. And powered by USB and 4 volt battery, sold separately.
Yep.
Battle with Inferno pack and interchange pack.
Yep.
And speaking of the Inferno pack,
yep.
Those look so cool. That's for the engine cover, and these for the wheels. And
they are all individually light up modules. So.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And we're going to improve this further because right now you're seeing the light sort of over here.
Yeah.
We're going to diffuse it even more because this is a
Okay.
prototype. So we found the problems and we're going to address it because you don't want a little light spinning there. You want the whole thing to glow. So we're going to address that.
We'll pull that one up to the screen.
Oh, okay. So what I was saying just now is that right now there's a LED in rotation mode, right? And that's how we create the effect. But it's supposed to be, for example, let me show you. It's supposed to be like that. See?
Oh yeah.
So we just need to address it. We just need to fix it because the prototype is like that. But what I want is like that. You see? So we'll address that. Yeah.
So I know we were talking about it a little before the chat, but like because you've obviously got the model behind you.
Yeah.
But for everybody out there watching, like you can have those the flame effects on there and it still rolls, which is awesome because I know that was a big question that a lot of people had.
There you go.
Was well, are you going to be able to do anything with it when you put the effects on there?
Yeah, we just had that question posed to us like Thursday. Somebody that was asking about that, and
yeah, which is awesome.
Yeah, it's like I said, like we were talking about the Mercedes-Benz hubcaps and the Dub hubcaps. They stay stationary where the wheels turn. Oh, there we go. Other manufacturers need to take note. Ramen Toys listen to their customers and give them what they want.
It's all almost like a fluke, right? We did this because of the Field Has Lab. If that was a go, then we wouldn't be sitting here today talking about this.
They need to fill more HasLabs.
They do.
The Inferno packs, we got light up fix powered by a button cell.
Yeah, that's right.
Will they be connected to the main power source, or they got their own battery for the?
Yeah, they got their own battery. So they got their own battery. So
Cool.
Yeah, their own like on-off switch.
Very nice.
Yeah.
The interchange pack. Here we go.
Let me explain why the rationale of that. Because the HasLab version, the lights are on the wheels.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So again, for you guys who are wanting other cars that is not going to light up at the wheels, why should we put the lights at the wheels?
Exactly.
So that's the whole rationale. Yeah.
Although now I can't stop thinking about the General Lee with flames on the wheels.
You can do that, and you can do that. Right?
There was an episode where the Ghost General.
Yeah, there you go.
General. Yeah.
The interchange pack. This is what's really cool. It's like you can make it look like multiple movie cars.
So interchange pack basically you got option grill, right? Option tail light, and then obviously option grill, option tail light, and obviously the two option hoods, and of course the option blower that it's currently being used on that car.
Yeah, how's the blower attached? Like magnets, or
sorry?
How's the blower attached? Was it with magnets?
Yeah, magnets.
Oh, sweet.
There we go. Magnets. And we are making an improvement. Oops.
Sorry.
We're making an improvement to include the belt to the blower.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah.
Boost is always good.
Sorry?
Boost is always good.
Yeah. So
belt,
previously we did. Again, I'm no expert in this vehicle. I learn as I go. And initially I thought that it was just like that, and then I realized, people are telling me that there's actually a belt there. I'll check it out. I checked it out, and there's a belt. So I found images of the whole thing, and I revised the 3D so that I've already shown the 3D model on our Facebook that we're going to be incorporating that belt and the extra stuff, the pinions on the actual thing. So yeah.
That's one thing I always like from Hollywood stuff. Like they get like car stuff wrong a lot. Even like on the back, the original Mad Max movie, he turns the supercharger on. It's a root style supercharger. There is no turn it on. It's always on.
Oh, okay.
It's always on.
Yeah.
But With the initial run, we got the black interchange packs. Any ideas for later on, maybe doing the orange hoods or anything? Or
Yeah, right now we are getting people saying that they want some what's that, stabilizer behind the back, some kind of
the wing. Oh,
the
as a car guy, no
spoiler.
That car does not need a spoiler.
Oh, okay.
Now, if you were
Nope.
going to do a different version of that car, spoiler's okay.
Okay.
That's one of the things I despise with the HasLab. That style car does not have a rear spoiler.
Okay.
Does
the HasLab have a spoiler?
The HasLab had the big rear, like NASCAR style flat spoiler on the back.
Oh, is that right? Oh, okay. I didn't realize.
Let's see. I'm gonna pull up something. Now, one thing I was talking about later on, with how depending on the configuration, maybe. Let's see. Go back and present. I'll share something right quick, and since you got interchangeable front clips, noses, grills.
Yeah.
Now that's a version that has the wing. That's the same base style car.
Wow.
They did that. Two different variants of that. One with Plymouth. I know this is not a Charger that you're working on, but
right.
And something like this was called a Dodge Daytona.
Wow.
You got this was set up only for NASCAR. They had to sell a few of these just for to be legally run as a NASCAR.
NASCAR.
So, but this was built to be a NASCAR car.
Okay.
Yeah, those attachments could be connected batteries too. Magnets too, right?
Yeah.
Now, is that something you guys have thought about, like doing like continual like accessory support for some of this stuff? Where it's like you could come up with accessory packs later on that could change up the things that you've already put out, or
it is in development as we evolve. So for example, you can actually change out the seats by unscrewing. There'll be a cap to cover the screws.
Okay,
but
cool.
once you remove the cap, you can actually unscrew and then change the seats. That's one of the.
I was wondering what those slots were for on the gray when you had it in the primer.
Sorry,
I was wondering what those slots were for when you showed the undercarriage and primer form. So that's for moving the seats up and down.
Yeah, you can remove the seats.
Cool. Yeah, I'm a tall person, so I need that. Very good for different size figures too. It's like if you got a shorter figure behind the wheel, and you got a big guy in the back seat. And
Yep.
Very cool. And I like the way you got the 68 taillights for Blade. I'm sorry, BL.
Yeah, BL. Yeah, no worries.
And the hood for that one.
Yep.
The FF grill and FF hood.
Family.
Oh, we got one.
Family.
Oh. What's there not to love with family, right?
Exactly.
Right. Speaking of family.
Oh, I got my sister in the chat. And since this is a new one for the channel, and this is for everybody, like all my buddies on the stream.
I don't have friends. I got family.
Nice.
And that's just a beautiful.
There we go. So yeah.
Wow.
So another thing that I'm gonna try to do a running change is that previously I said that we can't cover the lights on the base model. That's because of the way it's been constructed. I'm gonna see if I can also pull out the front grille of the base model, reveal the light underneath as if it's like the headlights, the tail lights, and then once you take out the front grille, you can push and slide the covers back on.
That would be great.
So of course the actual real life lights, sort of goes in and out.
Right.
But we can't do that because our lights are fixed. We can't
Oh,
move the
let's
lights.
do that. That will actually help. It's
So we
not
slide it in.
It's your own car.
Yeah, so we slide it in from the back,
Oh, that'd be
and then it
perfect.
reveals the lights, and then we slide it out, and then you put it on again, and it covers the lights.
That'd be perfect.
That's my idea now. Yeah. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, like have it like these covers. The covers be here and it slide this way.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
so initially, we didn't want to change out the front, is because this is the base model, but
Yeah.
because we had actually changed out the back, right?
Mhm.
So if we can change this out, so I will have the same concept of the light of the front headlights like that we can actually pull out the whole thing, and then once this is pulled out, if this is the front lights, then I can actually slide the flaps from behind. So that's
Oh yeah,
what I'm trying to.
that'd be perfect.
Yeah, it's a running change, because initially we didn't talk about that. Again, like I said, we've only had like 3 months to do this. Right?
Dude, you're like doing amazing work with what little time you've been
Yeah, for sure.
working on that thing.
Yeah, I mean, most companies after 3 months would still be working with drawings. They would not have a completed model
No.
Yeah.
sitting there,
No,
and
no.
and it looks, and it doesn't even look like a prototype. It looks, it's beautiful.
Thank
What
you.
you've got
Thank you.
sitting there.
And
Thank you.
lit up, it is gorgeous lit up.
Yeah, thank you.
And plus too, a lot of people it's going to be getting the orange version.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure would the headlights are great function. They look cool, but most people buying the orange one would want the headlights closed.
Exactly. So I've taken that feedback, and now, like I just mentioned to you, I will probably remove the front grille as well, because the front grille, like I said, it only removes on this one. That's it. This is there. And to remove for the version BL, you just take out this piece. Right,
Yeah.
so it's version BL, and then version GR, and it's by magnet.
Oh,
Sorry,
that is so cool that you actually got
There
that
we go.
magnetic.
hold on. Yeah, there we go. Oh wait, there we go. So yeah,
Oh, okay, that's cool.
right. So initially, I had no plans of taking this piece out,
Okay,
because I thought that it was just if this is the base model, then everything should have lights, right? So
Yeah.
little did I know that the GL is preferred to have no lights. So
Mhm.
now I'm gonna take the whole piece out, just like the back, right? I'm gonna take the whole piece out. Just, you can try to envision with me. So it's gonna look like that once it's taken out,
Mhm.
right on the front. It's gonna be like two lights, and then you can remove the whole thing, and then this black piece behind, there will be like sliders. You can
Yeah.
slide it out to close the thing, and then put it back on.
That's
So
awesome.
yeah.
Is the
Yeah.
centerpiece still going to be like as it is with a magnet too? The
Oh
center-
yeah, it has to be. It would have to be. But right now, it's right now it is unremovable. Right now, it's fixed.
Yeah.
So I have to remove it, just like the back, and with magnets.
That is great, man.
Yeah. So there we go, magnets.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
Heck yeah. Cool. I love.
So we're
Yeah,
gonna revise
real
some of the details on the inside. Not everything is all brown.
Mhm.
Some of it is black. So I'm gonna make sure it's all accurate. Of course, the side of the door is not brown. It's gonna be black. Only the upholstery side of it is like a wood color. So yeah.
So in the GL version, the orange version will have.
Oh yeah, the orange version will have a 10 interior.
Okay.
The entire interior will be 10.
Plus, this one comes with a millennial theft device, third pedal.
Yeah.
This will be-
Manual. Huh? You guys like manual? Because
I don't currently have any, but I
because
like it.
the little gear stick. I'm not sure how I can show it. The gear stick actually moves. I don't know.
Oh,
No
wow.
way.
Hold on.
The shifter.
Hold on. Let me do this. You can't really see it, but it
Yeah,
moves.
That's so
Yeah.
cool.
So
That is awesome.
I don't know. Yeah.
That is awesome, my friend. And we got with that interior lights off, on and off.
Yep.
You know, I know this is the prototype. With like, I guess these are like for temporarily like water slides right now, or I guess something.
Yeah,
like
right now it is too transparent. It will be much subdued on the final.
Cool. Very cool. I actually love that two-tone interior, the beige and the black.
Mm-hmm.
I think it looks really good. Beautiful profile view. I like the rake too. The car, you got the nice hot rod rake to the car.
I was actually apprehensive of that because I've seen most cars, they don't have this angle. But we said, you know, we're going to do something different.
Mhm.
And yeah.
This really sells the BL style and the FF version with that rake. And that looks so cool. I like all the silver trims panned out.
Yep.
Are this going to be silver, or is it going to be like a?
The grills will all be chrome electroplated.
Oh, nice.
But the borders on the windows has to be painted. I can't electroplate those.
Yeah, I figured.
I mean, I could, but it's going to be more expensive because I'm going to have to remove those borders as a separate piece.
I think painting those,
and it's just gonna be too, you know. Number one, there'll be a lot of wastage because it's thin and it's small, and it might break during the assembly process. So there's wastage. You know, to plate something very thin, you might have too much, and then it clunks up. So there's a lot of wastage. So the factory is going to tell me they're going to charge me more to get that as an electroplated. So
I found a really cool secret for me. If I wanted chrome, I know how to make a chrome. You can actually use for customizing stuff. You can actually use graphite powder and polish it into chrome.
Oh wow! Okay.
So I can just mask off that silver and just take a little Q-tip and a little bit of graphite powder. And
Okay. Yeah, but for sure, all these will be electroplated. Even the engine will be electroplated. Right?
Oh, very nice.
Right. Everything that can be electroplated will be electroplated. It's gonna shine like you know, like what's the word I'm looking for? So yeah.
Shine like a new penny here, but
yeah. So everything like this will be electroplated.
Very cool.
Right now it's just silver. Yeah.
It's gonna be like the old Silverhawks that we used to get back in the day.
Oh yeah.
You know, the vac metal plastic.
Vac metal, yes.
Yeah.
Vac metal.
Yeah.
Gorgeous front view. I love the fact that this piece is. Oh, where'd it go?
Yes, it's a separated piece. So
yeah, I like that where it's magnetic, where you can different grills.
Yeah, it's magnets. Yep.
One piece.
Yep.
That is so cool. And the headlight option is having all the lights and stuff.
I would have wanted to have blinking signal lights, but it's just too much for the IC. It involves too much programming, you know. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
It would be nice to have, but again, it's not really necessary.
Yeah. You were talking about doing like with the flames diffusing. Are you thinking about doing that with the taillights too, or having the?
Yes. Although the initial idea again of having the lights like this was to flash it again. I had initially given my request for the prototype maker to flash it like a signal light, right?
Oh yeah.
But it was just too much. They said, "Oh, Mr. Lee, how much you gonna pay for this, Mr. Lee?" I was like, "Oh, okay, I'm not gonna pay that much." So, yeah. So yeah, it will be diffused. It will not be, three lights there.
Yeah,
it's gonna be diffused.
Is that lights in the there, or is it just the silver reflecting?
Oh, that's silver. That's silver, my friend.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's like, why are there lights in there?
Yeah, in the final, it's gonna be drilled. I mean, it's gonna be a deeper hole.
Deep, it says.
Yeah, deep. Yeah, deep. Yeah.
Very cool. Oh, it's like that looks like a Hellcat. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So pardon me if I'm not getting all the engines right, because I understand from many pictures that the engine has like something round here, right?
Yeah.
But I don't have the capacity now to make all the stuff, so I'm just gonna make it flat because it's gonna be flat like
As
that.
it looks right now, it actually works. It's like like what they call a retro mod.
Okay.
Yeah.
With modern engines and classic cars.
Okay.
And that what the base engine looks like a modern supercharged
Right.
engine.
I was concerned. I was concerned that people's gonna say, "Oh, that's wrong. That's wrong engine." You know, there's not like that. I'll be concerned.
There's so
But,
many people do resto mods now. So
yeah, I have no choice. You know, to make it. You know, we basically we can't keep on doing every single option.
I want the car for a year, so you got to put a cutoff point. So
yeah, so you know. As much as we want to listen to the customers, you know, we can't be doing every single permutation. Then, it's not good.
Oh, it's so cool. Need a custom head for that Valorverse body. Have a bald head.
That's actually the Aquaman from Masco.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I thought it looked cool. Cool.
He looks cool, but for like that look there, he kind of needs that bald head there, like somebody like.
Yeah, that's a Sergeant Slaughter body from Valorverse.
Mm-hmm. I have a lot of Valorverse figures. I love his stuff.
Yeah.
Bobby makes some good stuff.
Yeah.
He's got a vehicle coming too, doesn't he? A
Razvani.
Yeah,
there we go.
But I like more muscle car flavor myself.
Okay.
I'll probably end up with a Razvani, but I like this so much. I'm at least getting two. I'm getting the black and the orange. So
thank you.
And the kits.
Right, thank you.
That looks so good.
Yeah.
So
Falcon. We got Falcon as the test pilot, the test driver. So the reason why he's all looking white is not because he's foaming at the mouth. It's because we had to spray white onto him to get him to fit the 3D model.
Oh, okay.
So to scan a figure, it has to be sprayed in white. Somehow it picks up white better than other colors. So he was all sprayed in white.
Car sick.
Yeah, he looks sick. Yeah.
But a friend of mine actually did a custom 3D piece for a chest box of cannons. He's usually in the chats, but I sent him a torso so he can make a custom piece for me. So he had to spray it to just so the 3D scanner would pick it up.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yep. That is going to be that looks so badass.
Nice.
And got all the trim. It was like what the Feld thing from Hasbro didn't even have door handles, did it?
Is that right?
I don't think it did.
Okay.
You got so much more detail on yours. Yours looks so much. It looks like a real car, and not some.
Not too much. I hope not too much.
No, I'm not saying it looks like a certain thing.
That's right. We're
really
trying to make sure that we get this
something you can actually go drive.
Yeah.
It actually doesn't look like a toy.
It doesn't look like a Barbie car spray painted black.
Yeah,
exactly.
Which is what their car looked like. It looked like a Barbie car.
You know what? In the long run, as I mentioned in the other streams, we're gonna license stuff. So hopefully we can bring this in front of the licensor, the maker, and then say, hey, can we get a license? That'd be great. You know? Yeah.
I think they would agree wholeheartedly to it.
Let's hope so. Yeah, let's hope so.
Yeah.
Let's hope so.
And just so cool that you can get figures. Is that like
That's a Masco Iron Man.
Gotcha.
Those figures are big, man.
The shape, the size, and everything of the car looks really good with his figure.
Yeah. Again, it could have been better, but because the way action figures are, they can't bend their limbs like us humans, so the car has to be a little bit bigger to accommodate.
Somebody had a question about the GL version.
Yes, it's right in front. So if you buy the base model of the Tiger Orange, you will get that roll bar in front.
He's talking about the internal roll bar behind the front.
Oh, seat. No. Sorry, we can't have that.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Yeah.
I know him. I can probably make him one and have magnets underneath of it.
Thank you so much. You're a lifesaver.
I'll bend up some styrene and put some magnets on the bottom.
Great.
He's a lifelong friend. Yeah, I've known him for probably close to 35 years or better. Or
That's
40,
nice. That's
probably close
nice.
to 40 years. I'm old. I'm just a little bit older.
I'm 45 this year as well.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Like, I'm not-
1977.
77. That's my year.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
great.
377. So,
There
folks,
we
back
go.
what year? You again.
There we
Oh,
go.
jeez, you guys are young compared to me.
Well, you've seen more than us.
Yeah, not very.
It also
much
explains why we all like Dukes of Hazzard, because we're all old enough to remember watching it on TV.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
This thing is having Joe's in here. That's awesome. I like that you get the Joe's in.
Yeah.
Spider-Man's like, where are we going?
Are we there yet?
The details you got on this thing is just gorgeous.
Yeah. It's going to be much sharper on the actual tool because this is a prototype. So what happens is that the guy actually sprays over primer, he polishes it, sprays over, he polishes it, right? Because the initial 3D printed part is very fragile. So to reinforce it for the prototype, he's gonna spray, primer, and then a few layers. So all these polishing gives it a ununiform surface because it's all manual, right? So on the actual tool, it's going to be even sharper.
Y'all built this prototype in record time, so
yeah. I'm just getting. I'm just letting everybody know in case some eagle eye spotted some curves and like, oh, this is not supposed to be like that. You know, is looking a bit blurry. It's not sharp. But no, in the actual tool,
like right here, it's going to be a sharp.
Yeah,
line.
in the tool, it's going to be sharp. It's sharp. Yeah.
Super sharp lines. This is. Yeah. I understand how fragile resin is. I was working on a figure with a resin torso.
Yes.
And the neck kept breaking on me. And so finally I just lopped it off and took a Marvel Legends neck and just grafted it to it.
Exactly.
Such great. Oh, are these going to be like super? That looks like it's super reflective.
Yeah. So this is a manual cut circle. So if you again, eagle eyes will see that it's not exactly a circle. So in the actual production, we'll have actual stickers of mirror finish.
Yeah.
So the whole side mirror will be VEC metal, but VEC metal is VEC metal. We can't cut corners and then also think that the other side is VEC metal. It reflects cool. No, we put another piece that looks like a mirror onto it, so you can actually see that something is protruding out as if it's a mirror.
Cool.
Yeah.
He looks like he's getting ready to go kick somebody's ass.
Yeah, he's coming out, man. He's somebody honk him, and he said, "What's up, dude?"
Family.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, the seats will be improved also. Currently, it's too thin. All right, it will be improved with, and then the height is gonna go up to closer to the head.
You read my mind. I was getting ready to ask about.
Yeah, so again, we're gonna do running changes, right? Because it's a prototype. They got it out. I wasn't sitting there with a guy, and then he was probably thinking that to have more space for the guy behind, he shaved off the seat. in my initial 3D, the seat is not so thin, you know. So as you can see, Falcon's feet, the legs are almost at the seat. So I think the guy shaved off, right? But we can fix that because as long as we move the seat in front, it's gonna fit. So yeah,
cool.
So the whole idea of putting the seat down is so that you have more space to actually go put the figure inside.
Exactly. That's why we used to climb on those cars back in the day.
Of course, you can remove the seat in its entirety, but if you can do without, then do without, right? Yeah. Because you can actually remove the seat, but by screwing it from below, as I've just mentioned.
And everybody in the chat, don't worry, I'm not ignoring you right now. We're just focused on we'll get to you after we get through all this cool stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of the questions have been answered already, so.
Yeah, we go along. We answer the questions. Yeah.
And we were talking about engines before. My buddy Brian's like EFI over carburetor any day. It's like, so we're good to go.
And then people are telling me that they should have like wires and stuff like that. Maybe as a separately premium version engine. I don't know in future, but for
Yeah,
the price that we're getting,
I think good for like
I can't go crazy. You know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Let this succeed, and we can, like we were talking about, like maybe do like
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
Superbird version later on, or
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
kits
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But the base ones need to do well, and I think you're going to knock this out of the park here. It's going to do gangbusters for you.
Oh, Robert, my admin is in the chat.
Oh, sweet.
There we go.
That's already flickering with the flames and effects and engines.
Exactly.
Flames are like cowboy. We need more cowboy.
Cowbells.
Cowbells. I mean, it's a Christopher Walken thing from Saturday Night Live. It needs more cowbell.
Yeah.
Christopher Walken's favorite word, right? Cowbells.
Yep. The console looks great. And I love the details on this thing. It's this height, size is just perfect.
Thank you.
Look at the Spider Kid. Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
That's what we got. Here we go.
What the hell is this?
Friday, what are they firing at?
Something just entered the upper atmosphere.
Oh, well done.
It's all about family.
Family.
But this is, I think a lot of people can be interested in this one too, especially when now you got the 5-spoke rims, like the torque throw style 5-spoke rims.
Yeah, the base model will get the proper rims on this guy.
And you can actually
So
just
again, the whole journey is that I wanted to do a car that was generic to fulfill the people who wanted the Hell Charger. So I put in what I thought was nice rims to chrome plate. You want to have enough surface area to chrome plate it, right? So those I thought were nice rims. And then along the way, people said, "Oh, those are not the rims that for the other car that I want." Then I said, "Okay, let's do the rims. That's it. Let's do the rims."
the shape, I think you nailed it. Where it looks familiar, but it's still generic enough.
All thanks to our sculptor Julian from Argentina, who managed to capture the whole profile.
You successfully did what Hasbro failed at miserably. It looks like I can see a mix of different muscle cars in this, but it still looks like what it's supposed to look like.
Mm-hmm.
My brain fills in the gaps.
Hmm.
But I can still see, like a little bit of Camaro. I can see a little bit of it, what people shouldn't call this.
Nice.
So I think
as long as you're happy, man. As long as you guys are happy, it's good. Yeah.
I am
It looks amazing.
Yep. So much happier with this than compared to the as Geek Fusion pointed out, the black Barbie car.
Well, I think just the fact that this can be multiple different cars, and that's huge, because what the HasLab was giving people was this one specific vehicle. To be honest, for a character that not nearly as many people have a connection to as I think they were hoping. This one specific version of Ghost Rider, right? And so even if you don't have that connection to Ghost Rider, which a lot of people don't, this can be so many other things, which is what's great about it. That car could only be one thing. It was one thing and one thing only. And if that wasn't your thing, you had no connection to it, then you didn't care. And so this really opens it up for so much more, so many more people to be able to come in and say, "Oh, well, I can make it this, or I can make it that," or maybe they just want to make a cool car that's not any one of those things. And between all the options and accessories and everything you're offering, they can turn it into something of their own.
Mm-hmm. That's great.
One word to describe it:
fire.
Having this be able to be a certain day.
Isn't there like a Rihanna song or something? On fire? Is that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Alicia Keys. Yeah.
Oh, so I'm so sorry. Alicia Keys. There we go.
Or this can be configured into a certain day walking vampire slayer.
There we go.
Version. I love it. It's that version of the car looks, and showing like the interchangeable effect. Boom.
There we go. Yeah.
That looks so cool.
You're just making it hard for people to want to buy just one.
Oh yeah.
Well, the initial idea again is that in order for us to amortize the tooling, we thought, instead of just doing one Ghost Rider kind of car, we did a few offerings because we tool a few more parts that looks different, and we offer different cars, right? But then again, people said, I don't want to buy like 4 cars. I don't want to buy 3 cars. I want to buy 1 car. So that's when we got into the interchangeable stuff.
Yeah.
I love the fact that we did the kits instead, because I wanted all versions. So now I can buy the black one and buy the kits and change it up to whenever I want to.
Yeah.
Every week a different display.
Yeah.
Nice.
But I'm doing like some action figure photography. I can put the day walking vampire hunter with them, or a flaming head.
We've got some videos on that as well, right? We did a video on that. So
and the orange.
There we go. Yeah.
And I love the change to the soundboard you made on this.
Yeah, I listened, and people wanted.
Yeah. And you got the iconic. That sold it right there to so many people. A friend of mine was on the fence, and when you did that, it's like, I'm in.
Yeah, again, I explained it before, because initially, again, I was not invested into the whole thing. I don't really understand it. That's why I said many times, for me to do a good job, I need to understand what I'm doing. So when I first did the orange one, was from request. I didn't know what I was doing. I have not seen that TV show. It was not broadcasted in Singapore, so I have no idea. But along the way, I'm a fast learner. I look at it. And the initial reason I said I'm going to just do a generic sound module is because of the MOQ. To make IC chips, you got to have an MOQ, which means that if I did 20,000 units, which is the MOQ, I got to destroy or do away with as many units that I don't sell, and that's the name of the game, right? So, but now I think if there's enough support, I'm prepared to just put in another batch of this sound module. If they want 20,000, so be it. I'll just discard the rest. Yeah.
I think this is going to sell pretty dang well. Like, I shared this on a Hazard fan car group, and it's got over like 130,000 people in that group, and had some people like, "Where can I get this? Where can I get this?"
Yeah, soon.
Yep. We got the dedicated. You got the right rims. You got the dedicated rims, the push bar, the grill.
Yep.
The interior, and proper blacked out around the taillights.
Yep.
Looks fantastic.
Yeah. Again, it's all from the input of the fans, right? The people that knows the product. I'm not the expert. So it's great that you guys helped out and then make this project what it is.
Yeah. That is the end of that one. Let me stop the screen. Let me pull up something else. Before the addition to the soundboard of that was version GL, the General Lee. I pondered. I've sent you like an idea, like one line, but like if people were hesitant carrying the orange one, I did like a quick little Photoshop mock-up.
Oh,
do like a bumblebee strap on the back, which some of those cars are famous for.
Okay, but it's gonna be yellow, isn't it? Yeah. Is it yellow? Gonna be yellow?
They just call that strap on the back of the muscle cars on the front and the back.
Mm-hmm.
Like GM, they were all called Bumblebee straps, but there were ones that were
Oh, okay. Just a
this
generic
style.
name for it. Okay.
And
Oh,
so you can actually do
we can't change out the hood, the top.
right. Yeah,
so
the top.
we can't have that.
But I was just playing around with that. I know you can't really.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Like it's just customization ideals, like there's something like that, and so I put the 5-spoke rims on there with the
okay.
black hood. And
Would you guys like the doors to be removable?
the no, the doors would be good to stay as is, but this is like a spec type thing they did back in the '60s. And
okay.
you did the different color roof and the
Yeah.
stripe kit on the back,
Yeah.
and even like if it does well enough, maybe yellow.
Ooh.
And it looks gorgeous in yellow.
Yeah, we don't think we're gonna make the roof removable because it's gonna have a unsightly parting line at the.
Oh
at the
yeah.
there.
That could be.
Yeah.
That was just an idea. It was like
Yeah.
later on. It's like, but these strap kits are just an ideal for something later on, like maybe add to the sticker kit or something like where you can be considered
definitely.
It's a different style Bumblebee kits on the ones with the round tail lights.
Mm-hmm.
But this is an ideal. And I saw you posted this.
Mm-hmm.
Was I even sharing?
No, I don't see anything.
Hold on a sec. Make sure you posted this. Is that going to be available? Possibly order later on that head option.
Well, stay tuned to the stream after this on our channel, and we'll find out.
Oh, cool! That is so cool.
We'll find out, right?
That's a great sculpt.
Before I mislead people, that sculpt belongs to Glowing Ghost Toys. It's not our sculpt. I only used it as a placeholder until we get our sculpt done.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So that's credit to Glowing Ghost Toys. You can find him on artist platform. Just Google Glowing Ghost Toy, Ghost Rider, and then you'll see his work. And that's the artist that this sculpt belongs to. All right. So we're not using his sculpt because that is his own. We are doing our own. I just managed to get this as a placeholder. Yeah.
I think I want a Journal E and the FF1 to take my money. Well, the pre-orders are going up here soon.
Yes, very soon.
We got just a couple hours, right?
Yep. Less than a couple hours.
And that's going to be on the website, right? Where they can go to? They can go straight
to www.ramentoy.com at 12 noon Hong Kong time, which is midnight Eastern. It will be on live. Yep. And I'll be doing a live stream to sort of usher in that pre-sales early bird. It's going to be exciting. Yeah.
Oh, before we go on to that, let me pull up. We got, if it's all right, I can pull up your videos that you've recently put up.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Nice, right?
That is so nice.
You know, every time that horn plays, I see everybody crack a smile. It's like
Yeah.
I'm watching the screens right now, and everybody just has a little smile form on their face.
Oh, I am one person that loved it. 'Cause it has my first vehicle growing up with it. Wasn't the General Lee, but it was an '84 Silverado 4-wheel drive, and it had a Dixie horn on it.
Do they still sell the cars that you love on the roads these days, or it's like collector's item?
People, mostly collectors have the replicas.
Okay, I've seen lots of videos. Seems that there's lots of General Lee ish cars on the roads in the U.S.
I know a lot of people like over the controversy over like the flag on top now.
Yeah.
They would start doing American flags on the replicas. That's the U.S. flag.
Whatever that you guys love, man. Yeah.
Come on, and share screen. Great job on these videos too.
Yeah, I did that myself.
Wow.
Yeah, I was
Amazing,
so
man.
exhausted. I got the prototype. I did the photos. I did the video editing. Put it all together. You know, it's
Yeah.
and so
You pull up the
yeah. It's
and
been
you get the blade version, the BL version too.
yeah.
Come on. And I dig your logo too for the Ramen Racer.
Oh, that's thanks to Mr. Gary G, the genius who, came up with the design.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's almost like Speed Racer-y feel, like the logo.
Nice shot.
Yeah, that's the Mesco blade. Yeah.
That's a killer shot there.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nice, right?
Oh yeah. Instead of it, let's go
The money
bloody.
shot.
Very cool.
Thank you. Thank you.
We got a couple questions about the. Do you have to get the black one version to get the flame kit? That's going to be an add-on kit for the flame kit.
Everything is add-on. You can choose to get what you want.
Super
That's how I do it.
customizable with this. That's so cool that you can do that.
Yeah.
It's an add-on. Someone's asking, will the interchange Fernal packs work on the GL version? Which you could put the wheels on. I guess you could put the wheels on there on the GL version, couldn't you? The interchange Inferno packs will work on the GL version. It's all built the same.
Yep. So the whole idea is that you get a base model. It should pretty much give you all the things you want as a car for your figures.
Okay. How does the push bar on the front attach? Is it removable or is it permanently?
Yeah,
attached?
removable. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That could be what he's talking about too. If you change the grill, because the FF.
Correct.
grill
Yes,
is
it's
not part of it.
everything's removable. Yep. Yeah, you can remove everything.
So I can't wait to see the Ghost Rider in that.
Uh-huh. We have that as well. We have some pictures as well.
So I know you don't have a whole lot of time, and I don't want you to give your life story, but I'm very curious. I think a lot of people are like, how did you get into doing this? Like, I first found you guys with the '80s Commander stuff.
Okay, great. Yeah, I love to talk
And
about my
I'm
story.
just curious, like, how did you get into that? Because obviously we're all a bunch of figure collectors and geeks and stuff, and
Okay.
like being able to do anything with action figures is obviously something we would all love to do. So like,
Okay.
how did you get into it?
Let's see if I can share my screen.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see if I can just let me first pull out my okay, hold on. I'm gonna open with preview. Okay, if I can share my screen.
Okay.
Window, there we go. There we go.
Why is it so small? Okay.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. Hold on.
Oh, I got me crap. No.
It's me. It's me. Yeah.
Okay.
It's me, not you. It's not you. It's me. Okay, let me. There we go. Big enough?
There you go. Yeah.
That is good enough.
Yeah. That StreamYard keeps changing their like share things. And
All right. So I started out as like you guys. I'm one of the boys. I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy from Singapore who is exposed to Motu, Mask, Centurions, Visionaries, Ghostbusters, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Transformers, and all the jazz. And I grew up in the 80s, and I've always enjoyed toys. And I have always been doing toys. So in 2014, I started Caliber Toys, and this is in the Las Vegas Licensing Expo. So I'm no stranger to licensing. I've been licensing stuff, all right? But the thing is that the license costs a lot of money. So my first license officially that I undertook is the Age of Extinction license, which I made a whole host of novelty products like coin banks. So the half bust you see there is a coin banks. The figures on the left, that's the action carabiner. So you twist the waist and it sort of raises the arms. So sort of a bit like a novelty thing.
yeah.
Some keychains, some magnets. The magnet head that you see on top of the Optimus Prime coin bank is it lights up. You press it and the lights on the eyes lights up.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, so I did this, and I sold it to some markets in South Korea, South Africa, Southeast Asia, and that's it. We didn't really get the license for the US because by the time I managed to talk to people in the US, the movie was already ongoing, and as we know, planning for this kind of merchandise takes a year in advance. You don't just go on the day itself and then expect the people to do their sales, the research, the solicitation, and then get it done. And then by the time they're done, the fever for the movie is over. So I didn't get a chance to actually sell this in North America. And then I was like developing some stuff for the animated series, and then of course my products were premiums for Toys R Us, Duracell, right? These are all the little giveaways. So this is actually a PVC. On the right here is PVC, but when you press it, there's lights for the headlights.
Oh, that's cool.
So I'm always trying to innovate stuff, right? So and then this was taken as a premium for the giveaway when you go to see the movie in Malaysia. And then of course the heads again from the bus, from the coin banks, the heads were revised into like a little head stand for Caltex. And we did, of course, the Universal Studios Singapore figure carabiners. All right, these are all like just static PVC statues, keychains. And we also did a bunch of stuff for the Universal Studios, like this tumblers. I'm especially proud with the Jurassic Park one because it really looks really kick-ass. It really looks nice. The paint application. We got some minions done, and just some die-cast aircraft. Right, these are all some other stuff there, and we also partnered with Toynami to create all these chibi Robotech figures. Yeah, so this was back in the day. So yeah, this is a little bit about myself. I was doing eBay sales for the most of the early 2000s. I set up my little stall like in Frank and Sons. There's a little stall in Singapore with a place as well like that. I was selling there on Sundays, and on the weekdays I was doing eBay. I was selling my own stuff, right? And then I got to a point where I ran out of my own collection to sell. Then I got to go to Japan, attended Wonder Festival, Toy Festival, Super Festival, and then just bought stuff and sold as a toy seller. And then finally, I opened up my own little shop in Singapore in 2003. Basically, 3 years after my independent little stall sort of adventure, and the shop didn't last too long. 2005, I moved to Hong Kong to work in another toy e-commerce business, which is Action HQ. And then that business soon became Popbox Collectibles. You can Google my name, Noel Lee, at Popbox Collectibles, which I'll probably do here, and I'll share the screen. So my name is Noel, right? So people call me Ace because my eBay handle is Black Aces and Ace for short, and it's easy to remember anyway. So I'm gonna just show off, if you allow me the chance to show myself. I'm gonna. Let's see.
I set up a custom layout so when you're doing stuff, you're at the top.
Yeah, hold on. So let me just get this.
When Robert Fortin says, "Like, can we see the car lit up and live?"
Oh yeah. Just a minute. So there we go. So the company soon became Popbox Collectibles, and I was involved in development of the iRobot bus. It's a 1/2 scale bus of the iRobot that lit up, and then we did the NS5, NS4, and then I was involved again with Toynami with the 12-inch, because back then it was hot. The Medicoms 12-inch figures were hot, right? And then we did the Robotech fully clothed dolls.
By the way, you're talking to a huge Robotech fan.
Yeah,
I grew up on Robotech. I am a huge Robotech fan.
Yeah, we were especially proud to make this a pilot suit from the movie with the helmet and everything. And we also did some collaboration with Digger, from Deep Entertainment, the artist Digger Mash, and he did all these Wolverine and stuff. Yeah, so that's enough plugging for me.
But, well, I had saw a question like on with the hoods. Is it?
Oh yeah, you wanted to, sorry, you wanted to show the sound, right?
Oh yeah.
So there's the two switch. The first switch is the always on. Hold on. That's the always on mode, right? It's always on.
Yep.
And you got your the till, right? And then once you get the hold on, there we go. It sort of flickers and comes to life.
That is awesome.
Yeah. So
Heck yeah.
Now, what? I don't know if we. I don't know if I've seen this yet. What kind of battery is that running off of?
oh, so for this demo purpose, we have the 9-volt battery inside,
Mhm.
right? But conventionally, you would plug in your USB-C to get it to be always on, and
Okay.
that was the initial idea because I didn't want to ship this guy with any batteries inside.
Yeah.
Because shipping anything with batteries is a hassle. So that was the whole idea behind it. But then we had feedback again about, but I don't want to have a wire sticking out of the thing. Then okay, fine, we will do a running change. We will equip this guy with a bit of a connection tab, which I'll explain in my stream later on with more details and pictures. And we will. I mean, you can just purchase any rechargeable batteries off Amazon. I've already checked it out. It's available.
Okay.
It's the plug is a universal plug, right? Once we have that, you plug it in and you can put it with a
So
trunk
are you saying
and-
it'll do both? It'll do batteries.
Yeah, it's
or
both.
You can plug it in.
It's both. You can.
Oh,
you
that's
can
awesome. Because
USB
like for me, I would absolutely find a spot for it on the shelf, and then I would just run the wire behind my shelf because I
Okay.
want it on all the time.
Sure.
You know,
Sure.
I want it to be in with all the rest of the lights I've got behind me.
Yeah.
But that's
Oh,
nice
yeah,
that you
yeah,
have that
sure.
option that you can
And
either run it
if
off
you're
a
even
battery
more
or plug it
innovative
in.
enough, right? Because currently all the USB-C plugs, they have this weird looking frame, right?
Yeah.
But all you want is the connection. So if you're innovative enough, if they do sell kits that you can actually make your own, then you can convert this into something else. You know, and it looks more like a charging thing.
Yeah.
You know what? though?
No, that's
You know,
awesome. That's great that you have the option to either plug it in or to run a battery. So
I could
You can
flick my
always
switch
get
down here when I turn my lights on and just have the charger glowing.
Yeah.
Not charger. I'm sorry.
You know,
Have
you can do
the Ramen Racer glowing. I'm sorry.
Yep.
But that is awesome.
So I want to ask something because I know there's a lot of people wondering the same thing, and I know it's very, very early to be able to answer any of these questions because you obviously need to see how this campaign goes.
Yes.
But obviously, dipping into this field where you're offering something like the Not General Lee
Mm-hmm.
obviously opens the door to a lot of questions, and we've been talking about it a lot lately. A lot of people in the audience asking about lots of other classic, very well-known vehicles that are very famous.
Yeah.
And wanting to know if that's anything you've thought about, at least, even if it's not something that's, you know, drawn up yet. Are there things, and you can go into as much detail as you want or none at all. But I mean, I'm assuming you've at least asked yourself the question if there are other vehicles in this scale that you would like to be able to do if this campaign is successful.
Sure. Yeah,
So.
I'll be more than open to investigate, and you know, the whole idea again, Ramen is there to make dreams come true. It's here to make things that are not currently available, or at least make things that are better looking than what's currently available.
Yeah. Well, you've
And that's-
succeeded at that already. I mean,
Yeah, and that's the whole idea.
no question
That's the whole
about
idea.
that.
Yeah.
So, it's not like I'm hinting or anything or nothing.
And as they say, even though we are a small outfit, any kind of competition breeds excellence. A competition breeds innovation. So hopefully the other guys would come and challenge and be better, and it's all just good for the collectors, right?
I mean, yeah, I agree with you 100%. Unfortunately, I don't see any of the big companies.
Never say never.
I know. Well, obviously as a collector, it's something, we've all been buying these figures and these accessories and all this stuff for a long time. And, it would be unusual, I would say, if the company that shall not be named, decided to step up their game. I would be very surprised if they did, because I think they think they are so high above everything that basically they can just do whatever they want. So it is awesome to talk to somebody who's, again, not just listened to what everybody was doing or what everybody wanted and saw what people wanted, but managed to put something together so quickly that I think is perfect. I know a lot of people are giving you recommendations, and you're obviously listening and making tweaks and making differences. But I mean, I think from the very beginning, the first time I saw something that you had posted, which was, I can't even remember, what was it, back in November or something. Some of the renders that you were posting online, I was like, that's perfect. Why didn't Hasbro do this? Like, and I, so I just kudos to you. You
Thank you.
put together something amazing and awesome, and I appreciate it. I know everybody watching is appreciating it.
And it's not just me; it's the team that is involved in this.
Well, obviously,
you have a great team.
Yeah, I mean, because again, like I said, and the stuff you've already been doing is awesome. I mean, the 80s Commanders line is amazing. I was a huge Centurions fan in the 80s. And that's one of my favorites. I am waiting until Maverick goes on pre-order, because that's one I absolutely want. I cannot wait for that one.
So in case you didn't get the memo, we're currently in a negotiation with Paramount.
That you're talking to
by
him,
hook or by crook, I'll get you guys the Maverick.
Yeah. Right? I saw you posting that. I was like, I will look at everything you do, putting stuff out on Facebook, and I'm just wondering. It's just a question I'm going to throw out there. What would be the chance we might get a 1/12 scale? F16. I'm just curious. Like, is that impossible?
Well, F14, you mean?
It would be huge. It would be huge. No. I know. That's probably not something that's going to happen.
So let me, Matt. I'm already having trouble handling this guy.
Yeah, so can you imagine a full F16? That would be insane.
You'll need 3 guys to help out.
I know. Well, I mean, to get a true 1/12 F16, it would be the size of about the original G.I. Joe flag.
Yeah,
like it would be huge. It'd be
great,
but
the Ramen Racer is about the size of the cockpit on a F14.
Yeah.
So that's what I was going to say. I had a question come up, like I posted it on my community tab or somebody was asking to scale it down a little bit. Possibility like what they did with Macro Robotech. They made this 1/12 scale cockpit.
Right.
And
Kiss Logic, a friend of ours, Mr. Ken. Yeah.
And this thing's gorgeous. Something like that would be a great display piece for Maverick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Understood.
I was just wanting to relay on the regular viewers. He posed that. I was wondering about that. Is this?
Yeah.
It is gorgeous.
Yeah.
You know the person who did it?
Let's put it as a 5-year plan. All right.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot better things you could spend your time on, but either way, I personally am just, looking forward to pretty much, I mean, obviously the Ramen Racer, but anything else you do, I'm very much looking forward to, because again, like I said, it's not just the car. The car is awesome and perfect, but the fact that you saw what the collectors wanted and managed to put something together in the time frame that you did shows that you actually care, which I appreciate and a lot of other people appreciate, and it makes me very excited and for the things that you're going to put out, and makes me really want to support your company.
Thank you.
So and I know a lot of people feel that way.
And thank you for this too.
That's not the best picture, by the way.
But
yeah,
this looks like $1 million compared to this monster.
Yeah, I know. I've got this one here, and he just looks horrible. He just looks horrible. I mean, the rest of him is great, but the head is horrible.
I love the fact that you're doing one for Origins too.
Yeah, let me give you a live image. Yeah. So you see, it looks better than the picture.
Oh yeah, it looks great.
It looks better than the picture.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. So
I went ahead and pre-ordered the 3s. So
thank you.
It's a no-brainer. It's like
no brainer.
That's like the price wise was like convenience ordering 3, and you're doing something like that too with which the big companies don't do no more. When you buy multiples, they don't give you discounts anymore.
Yeah. So the whole idea, if I may, if I was in charge of HasLab, okay, the whole idea of having 9,000 backers to reach the goal, and then if we get 10,000, 12,000, 15,000, we don't give out more figures. We reduce the price of the thing. That's the idea. Because the whole idea is that, the whole idea is that you want to have the minimum order to reach that price.
Yeah.
So in we all know, the more units you sell, you make, the cheaper you can go, right? So give back to the backers who backed, right? If we got 9,000, okay, fine, that's it. That means the market is saturated exactly as we thought. We need 9,000 to make this much money for the shareholders. Okay, fine. But if we can get 15,000, 20,000, can we knock off $20, $30 off the price and make the collectors happy? Make them want to be incentivized to back it because they're getting it cheaper, right? So that's how I would do it, So
now I think everybody wants you to be in charge of HasLab, but
that's a good idea, though.
And these are just going to be so cool.
You don't hear me.
I can hear you, Hulk Smash.
Oh, okay. I thought
Hulk Smash's audio goes in and out, so he's
yeah.
I love the fact you're doing Origins for this. This thing's so cool. This is a must-have to fix this monstrosity.
Yeah, now you make it worth buying the figure.
I don't have this.
You guys see it painted, yeah.
So that's the problem. I don't have this figure yet. I need to go order this now. This figure, so I get the red one pre-order. So I skipped on it because that horrible head. It's like I don't know what they were thinking when they designed that head. Mattel's head.
They were thinking something.
Let's make it look as ugly as possible. And you got you got the Makinga line. It's another vehicle.
Machina.
Okay.
Which means machine in Spanish.
Gotcha.
And Italian.
And by the way, can I have the screen again?
Yeah.
It fits Super 7.
See, I already had the Super 7 one, but the head is not great on the Super 7.
So if you want to change out this guy to this guy, you see it here on the Collect Express.
That looks so much better.
Hold on. Let's do it. It's comparison time.
There we go. Channeling some Pixel Dan. That is so much better. So that's why I want both. That's why I wanted both of them.
There we go. Okay. Enough plugging.
Would these heads fit Marvel Legends? I've always wanted Dolph Punisher.
Oh, Marvel Legends. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let me. Who do you guys want? Which Marvel Legends should we use?
Well, do you have Punisher?
Well, I have Mr. Ghost Rider.
Oh, that'll work.
That'll work. He's big enough. I think the problem.
Oh, he might look strange because of his flame. Hold on, I'm gonna get somebody else. Marvel Legends.
Rebecca, if you, I was thinking what would be a good base for that. Probably like the jacket.
It might be a little too big for the body. Yeah, it's a little bit too big for a silver surfer. It looks weird.
Yeah, it's a little big.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the pack fits though. Yeah.
Well, what about that Punisher that came with the motorcycle? That's a bigger figure.
Well, I don't have that figure, so
yeah,
it would probably look good on some of the bigger figures, some of the bigger Marvel Legends.
Okay, Masco.
Yeah, I think on the bigger Marvel Legends bodies,
that could be a Dolph Lundgren Aquaman.
Yeah.
Well, he was in Aquaman. These are so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, colored production pieces coming out really soon on the Great Gullwing.
Oh, really? Cool.
Yeah.
I love F bodies too, so.
And that's kind of almost a smaller version of another car.
Yeah.
You know, if you just
so people were complaining that for this setup, the figure looks like a little child compared to the car, but that's just the way it is because I can't fit the actual scale. You know, it's just not. It's just the illusion.
Plastic, no matter how much we want to, will not bend like human flesh.
Yeah.
Nope.
That's the way it was with the original line, anyway. So, I love this thing. This looks so cool. Are you planning on doing any other vehicles in this line, or just these two?
Oh yeah, we're definitely planning. So yeah.
Oh, the big rig will be very impressive. The big rhino.
Ah.
The wish for the moon.
You fall among the stars.
Another line you got that's really cool. The Marshall.
Yeah.
These are looking really cool. Oh, we got another one. That looks so cool too. Beautiful prototype.
Thank you.
Well, I love what you're doing because you're doing stuff that, to me, I think, and to a lot of people, is a no-brainer. Like, these are, taking these things that we loved as kids in the 80s and bringing them into now, you would think would have been something that some of these larger companies would have thought about, because we're the ones that are buying the toys now. We're the ones buying these figures and this stuff, and we have all these fond memories of these things that we had as kids in the 80s.
Yeah.
And for some reason they just seem opposed to doing it. And so it's awesome that you're doing that stuff, and so that people like me can, have some of these things and more updated versions of these things we had when we were kids.
And I will say, Scott Hughes, I'm jealous. 90 FF body of a 383 stroker. They showed that the other night. The hair is different color. Of course, the head is part of it. Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. I like these. Look so cool. It's, of course, with the prototype, like you said, they go down a little bit size when they go into production.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What do you say? Like, was it
4%? 4%.
12%.
4%.
Oh, 4%.
Yeah.
So that would put probably a little bit taller than him. Very cool. And you have a rough idea, like on price, what these are going to be priced at, or?
So I do my best to put my 6-inch 112 normal size figures at $99.95. Okay, I do my best on that. And for 30, who is about Monstar's height, then he has to go for a little bit more, simply because there's more chunk, there's more parts. Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, he's a chunky boy.
Yeah.
The Marshall.
But like I said, everybody can get in on the early bird, which is 30% off every time. Yep.
Very cool.
Well, I know something I'm going to be ordering here in about 30 minutes. So
yeah, less than that actually.
Less, yeah.
Which reminds me, I got to be heading off soon to prepare myself for.
Yeah, you got your own live stream, and you said that's going to be on the website at Ramen Toy.
On YouTube, on Facebook. Right after this, we'll hop on to the live stream. Yeah.
At the beginning of the chat, I put your link to your YouTube channel and in the description as well. Before you have to go, one thing I know it's not 80s.
Yeah.
But I love it, and a lot of people do. Other people love this stuff. Ultra Force.
Oh.
Ultraverse. This is one of the customs I made.
Wow.
And
yeah, he handmade that, by the way.
Nice. You are a talent. You should be working for the companies that is making all this stuff.
No kidding.
But I actually want it to be accurate, so I probably wouldn't make it. But these are very popular. I've actually sold a few of these customs, and the demand's out there. The two I sold for over $450 a piece. So something that I think about. It's like Ultraverse.
Yeah, definitely.
So now he can buy your Ramen Racer.
Yeah.
Actually, I had a question regarding that. Since you're making different versions of it, I know licensing might be an issue, and I'm kind of surprised nobody's actually made toys for this universe. But I'm talking your FF car. Nobody's ever made action figures for that line. Now I'm wondering how hard it would be to get that. You know what I mean? Like,
not too hard. I think Universal is the licensor for FF, right?
Yeah,
Universal.
So, yeah.
That could actually work too. Like a lot of stuff that famous movie vehicles are from. Knight Rider. That's Universal.
Yeah, like I said, support this project, get it, successful. Next year, I'm gonna go speak to some licensing licensors and then say, hey, we're gonna look at this. We're gonna do some stuff. Let us negotiate some license and
And to everybody out there, the more of this works, the better he's going to be able to go and get those other licenses. So
it's a chicken and the egg. Like I mentioned, it's a chicken and the egg, right? So I'm not I'm not doing bootlegs. I don't think I'm not doing knockoffs. It's all originals.
Right.
You just don't have a license.
I'm big into third party stuff.
And I would love to license, right? I would love to license, but again, I've mentioned, nice one. When you go to a licensor as a young company, they will ask you the questions. They'll give you the questionnaire that you can't fill out because show us what you have done. Nothing. Show us your distribution channels. Nothing. So you can't fill out the questionnaire. You can't get in.
True.
Though that's the truth, right? That's the truth.
For distribution in the States, for somebody I know would be probably interested in carrying the orange version of the Ramen Racer.
Yes,
I think about it is Cooter's Place. Ben Jones, one of the actors from Dukes of Hazzard, he has a chain of stores called Cooter's Place.
Right.
Character.
Right.
He would probably be interested in carrying it.
Great. Yeah.
So it's good. Other avenues, just try to help figure out how to get it to the States. I know you said the Big Bad Toy Store is thinking about carrying the black one, or?
Yes, definitely. Yeah. Yep.
That'd be really cool for.
Yeah. That's a lot. That's a big one there.
With the Did we lose Ace? Are you there, Ace?
I think we might have lost him.
Uh-oh. But, well, hopefully his connection comes back for his stream. Oh, let's get some of the chat. Oh, we lost him.
Yep, we lost him. Well, he was going to have to take off and go to his stream anyway.
He's
So
back.
Oh,
there you are.
Sorry, I dropped out. Connection.
I was hoping your internet didn't go out right before your stream.
It hasn't happened for so long. It's strange.
Murphy's Law.
Yeah.
And
So you were saying I missed out on you were saying?
I was going to say Cooter's Place would.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. We will.
They would definitely probably. I can't say 100%, but that seems right up their alley because they commissioned a big diecast company to do 1/18 skeleton release recently, and so
right.
They sell all kinds of memorabilia from that show.
I got another question too regarding, like, I know you're targeting a lot of the people in the U.S. right now. I'm in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, is there any word of Canadian distributor?
Yeah, we have a Canadian reseller.
Oh yeah.
We do. And I'm sure we're going to set up the page soon on our website where we'll list all our resale partners, and then we can go order from them if it's possible.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Will the resale your resale partners have the early birds deal, or they have to do the full price?
I don't know. I would have to. It depends on them. So
Yeah.
Tell you what, when the early stages of this pre-sale, we will get things sorted out next week. Our resale partners will get the information that they will start selling. If the prices, I don't know how they'll price it, but there's always the option to come back for the early bird here if you want. We are working out some shipping options. Again, look at all the stuff in front of you and then choose what best fits for you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Very cool. With the pre-order setup, do you do payment up front or when the?
Oh yes, we have to accept payment up front for the pre-orders, and that's how we will, start the tooling ASAP. Because again, it is a massive project for us. We need to know that we are being backed, and
yeah,
that's the thing. Yeah.
So we don't have to worry about if you're going to start tooling right away with the pre-orders. So we don't have to worry about the project not making it.
No. It's going to be made.
It's going to be made.
It's just that it's a policy to accept. So the whole idea is that we are offering a 30% discount off the usual price, and that is like a trade-off. You give us your commitment up front, and we will deliver the product to you. But for those who wish to wait, for example, the Red Gull Wing, we had it at 117 before. People came in and supported 117. Now people are buying it at 170 because now that they've seen that it's going to be coming true, now they're buying it. So it's up to you, right? It's up to you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Even at 250 is not a bad price at all for the finished product.
Yeah. It's better to be, check it out, make sure that it's all cool before you put down your dollars, man. Yeah, sure.
Somebody asked about the stickers. Do they come with the journal leave, or I don't see them as an add-on?
Yes. So they will be stickers provided separately. You can go back and stick it on yourself. That's the whole idea. That is what we have planned so far.
So what I think he's talking about is because I see they just went up for order right now. I can see it on the website.
Yeah, that's right.
And I guess the on the page it doesn't say anything about the stickers. Is that something you would put in the special instructions box?
I think I mentioned stickers. Let me check. Did we not mention stickers?
I think he was looking for the option of that.
I just assumed they would be inside the package.
There you go. There you go. At the bottom, special sticker pack available upon request.
Okay, so we would put that in when you add it to your cart, you put it in the instructions. Yeah,
just say you want stickers. That's it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because we want to give it as an option because again, people might not want the stickers, so we just have it as an option.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's we're trying to be very sensitive here. So.
Yeah.
Even though show is a funny show, right? It has nothing to do with anything.
Oh yeah, it's a kind-hearted show back to that. It's just the good old boys.
Good old boy.
Yeah. Don't mean any harm.
Good old boy.
But very cool.
There we go.
Yeah, that was my old truck I had with that. I did have, if you got a Drilly truck horn on your car, well, it's Dixie horn, but everybody calls it.
Yeah.
Your tires have to come off the ground at some time.
Yeah.
There was a road back where one of the places I grew up at. They call it the roller coaster road.
Oh,
It was like humps like this.
there we go.
25 mile an hour safety limit, and I hit one of those humps that's 25 mile an hour at like over 50. It was like the selling to the air, blowing the horn at the same time.
Nice.
But very awesome. Let's see, make sure we got everybody in the chat.
Yeah.
Say it in the notes. Sticker. Yep. Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm about to order mine right now. So I just put in the special instructions. Would like GL sticker package.
Yep. If you want stickers, just put them on.
Yep.
Oh. That's ideals for people that Street Hawk, the motorcycle.
Okay.
That would be cool.
Somebody also mentioned a Jeep for G.I. Joe classified figures. A military Jeep. That would be.
Who's got the right? We mentioned it one time before. It's like Automan. Who's got the rest for that?
Oh yeah, Automan. I was talking about Automan a couple of weeks ago on the chat. That was a big one for me back in the day.
It was a very short series, but it was really cool.
I think I remember that Automan. Yeah.
Like a living hologram.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. He plugs into the socket for power, right? Right? Is it right?
Yep. And his cursor could turn into all kinds of different stuff. He turns into like a Lamborghini and a helicopter.
There we go. Yeah. There we go. Back in the day, huh?
Oh yeah. It's ridiculous now. It's like even trying to think about watching it.
I love Manimal. You know Manimal?
Oh yeah, Manimal was great. Manimal was great.
Yeah.
No figure, right? So
no figures of Manimal. Well, there's no the Beastmaster. There's no figures of that.
Yeah. In the figure for Manimal, we gotta have him like in the transformation stage where you have changed out the hands and he's going.
Make it like have his face like puffing out.
The side view it comes out this way. There we go.
Some of the questions too, like if depending on the success of this, the possibility of getting a couple of good old boys to go into the.
Yeah, I'm always game. I'm always game.
Never say never, right?
And maybe their cousin into hot pants. But this is such a great project, and I see this going to be very successful for you.
Yeah, and hopefully with the success, we get some figures that for every model of the racer.
Oh yeah,
great.
There's so much customability with the way you're building this thing out too. It's like we're talking about like through the different nose clip for the racing. Mm-hmm. Oh, just a thought about it. I know you got to go here in a second.
Yeah, I hate to break up the party, guys.
I was like,
another thing to attend to.
Last, thing for you. Share screen. This is something that would be popular too.
Nice. Daytona, you mentioned?
It's the famous race car driver, Richard Petty. That was his car he won so many championships with.
Okay.
That went over 200 miles an hour back in the day.
Right.
That's the reason why they got restrictor plates on the cars now.
And also like Steve McQueen, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
What about Herbie the Love Bug?
Oh, that's a different car.
Oh yeah, I'd buy a Herbie at scale.
You know,
Herbie?
I grew up watching Herbie, and I love that car. So
Time
it was
getting your lunch.
It was awesome to get to talk to you. And again, many other people appreciate what you're doing because it's awesome.
It's my honor to be on the show, guys. Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you,
Brian
Ace.
said that car was so fast. I forgot about that. They banned it from the tracks. But yeah, dude, this was so great to get to talk to you, and congrats and wished all the success for you on this launch. And I'll be ordering this week too.
Thank you.
This is so cool.
Thanks, Ace. Thanks for coming on the show, man.
All right, thanks, Hulk Smasher, and Matt and Gerald. All right.
All right.
You have a good day.
Take care.
Okay,
Good day.
take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Okay, that was awesome. I'm so glad he got to come here and talk with us that. And definitely, I have like camp out like my ideal for Ultraverse. But definitely excited for this project.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty, my friends. I think we can go ahead to. Let's see. Herbie could also. Oh yeah, it could be done in Bumblebee. It's awesome getting to hear Ramen's ideals and views, and thank you, fellas, for having it live. Yeah, this was great. Take my money.
Yep. I'm about to order mine right now.
Walk over to the Ramen Toy channel to see that. Yes, sir. And everybody want to go check out his. There's a link into the description to his channel, and plus chat. Definitely watch the live premiere of the launch of the project, the pre-order launch. Anyway, thank you guys, and we'll see you tomorrow. I was debating about having a stream tomorrow night for customizing, but since I took apart my customizing workstation for stream to do this, but I don't know what I'm going to do. Go ahead and do it tomorrow, and I'll do Transformer and upgrade kits while everybody else is working on other stuff. So we'll see you tomorrow night, and you all have a good night.
Later, guys.
Catch you all on the next time. Oh, you got a special outro for Ramen Racer.